Hello and welcome to Scribblenuts video. And I'm about to try and do some new stuff here because I've noticed this pommel is, I think it's too long. I want to shorten that pommel, and the sword is not at the right angle to the hilt, so I want to bring this sword down a bit more. So let's get on with that straight away. And what I'm going to do is simply get my mouse, my cursor up so I can see it. And I don't want it on pen, I want it on rubber. Yes, that's it. So we're going to rub that completely out. Well, not completely, I'm going to keep, no, I think we'll rub it right out and start again, because that pommel was totally wrong. And we need to put a line down here for where the sword's going to go, like that. Get rid of that line there, because we're going to move the sword down. The quickest way is just to rub the line out where it's going to go. So that's easy. And the pommel could probably go in a bit more as well, behind the hand. And here we go. So we're on this small number. We want to zoom in first. I better zoom in so I can see where I am. I'm going to go to net positive. Oh, didn't get it. Try again. Come on, that's it. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Now we can work on the outline of the pommel once again. So the pommel is sort of behind the hand there. So we're just going to come a little bit there. Put that there. And that like that. That's the handle, and then we've got our little turning bit there. And then we've got the fleur-de-lis. Oh, nearly went the wrong way then. Let's just step back for that bit, and we're going to bring the pommel out there. We'll bring it out there, and we'll bring that round, and we'll make that into the point, and then we'll bring that out and bring that back in, like so. So let's just have a quick look at that on the by zooming out, because I want to see if it's right. It's not bad, it's a bit better. Yeah, maybe not so close to the hand armour there. Maybe a little bit more out, but roughly there. Yeah, that's not too bad. So we'll go back in again, and we'll have another go at positioning that. We'll come out here and go like that, and then like that, and I'll bring that out there, bring that one in a, I'll bring that in a bit, so, and then we'll, oh, don't want that size, cool, rub out the whole thing, won't we? Right, so we're going to get rid of that line there, this stuff here, and this one here, and this bit here as well. That's a bit better. I'll rub a bit of that out, because that makes it look a bit more underneath the hand, or the wrist of the arm. Just clean that bit up a bit while we're at it. Bit rough that bit, but we've got to work on all these little bits and pieces and clean up a bit as well. That was a bit of a mess at close range. You can see how much it's not cleaned up at all. Clean that bit up. Oh, a bit too much there. That's better. A little line over there, I don't know where that come from, but get rid of that. Now then, I've got a bit of a rubbish there. There's a bit of the old pommel still there. That's better. So now we go brush, and we can that line up there. That looks a bit wonky. I'll bring that out a bit there, and yeah, that's not so bad. And then we can emphasize the thickness there a bit on that one, and I want to bring that down a bit more, but something like that. So there we got our little ridge there. The pommel ends, with the hand grip, it's just there. So she's sort of leaning on the edge of the hand grip, actually on the hand grip itself. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, hello. Bit of a clip there. Oh, don't want that. Oh dear. Right. Hopefully this won't flake out on me and mess up my video. No, it's okay. I'll bring that up. We'll tidy that bit up there. That's it, that's not so bad. That'll do nicely in there. Put a line in there somewhere at some point. We'll leave that there. We'll just clean that out. It's just a bit wonky, that. So we'll start that one again, I think. Try and get the right angle for that. And back to pen. I'll try and get that bit back in there. There you go, that's a bit better. You can feel that sticking out there, or going up. We don't want that to happen. That's better. So that's that sorted, and then we can go back in with a pen salt and get that better. I'm probably saying, well, why didn't you do it right in the first place? Well, that's the easy answer, easily answered, because we did it roughly at first to get the proportions. So obviously we didn't get the proportions quite right there, and sometimes you have to go back in and redo something when you look at it and you think that's not quite right somehow, that doesn't quite compute, if you like, it's not quite correct. So that's what you have to do, you have to go back in and redraw it. And that's what drawing is. Just keep correcting yourself, correcting your little mistakes that you make until you're happy with the outcome at the end of the day. That's better. The hands, do about that bit there. Re-emphasise the edge of the hand there, and then we'll zoom out. There's a pommel. I'm going to put a little ridge there, like we've got on the end of the pommel. Cover that in so we can see the handle is there, and we can probably put another line in there to give us the pommel handle a bit more, and then we'll zoom out and have another look at it from a distance. See if it looks better. That's better, isn't it? Much better. Right, so that's good. We can now we'll move up to the sword blade now, and we'll start getting that laid in properly, because it had gone off on a bit of a journey of its own for some reason. I better increase my pen size a bit because I can't really see. That's it, and then this line coming down here. I don't know if that's long enough. That looks better, it's straighter. The sword looks straighter now than it did before. Let's put that line down the middle. We'll go to the end of that, and then we'll clean all this bit out here. I think that's a lot better already. And we'll clean this lot out here, out of the blade, so we can see the blade. And the boot didn't get damaged too much doing it this way, and you can see the blade still. That's better. And I've got that curl there. We'll clean it up a bit, and in there define the blade a bit more. And we see this tunic going down here, or not a tunic, it's more of a veil, like at the front and the back. Where's my mouse gone? Lost my mouse again. Keep doing that. Ah, there it is, because it's so tiny, so we can't even see it on your view. When I draw it, you can see where I am, obviously, and that's coming down the front here, like I wanted it to. Clean that up later. Just get that line in there so we know that's where it's going. Now, that means we've got to redo the boot here, but that's alright, we can do that. Put that ridge there so we know it's there. Where the boot is going behind the blade. and then we had like this armoured piece of plate on the knee there, and then this one when my pen decides to draw will get filled in, and then we need to go in rubber again and just clean out this bit here and that line is cleaning out there. I'll clean that line for a moment till I get my sizes right and shape right. I want to come up and down with that piece like that. There you go, and then we've got a little bit there that's not right under here. I want to clear that out. So I want to make that into sort of like a clear that out. Okay, and back in the pen, and we'll clean that line up there to the armour there, and that line from the boot there. Right, so now we've got a better view of the sword, and the valve is coming down here. That's what that line was. There's the valve. We'll clean that one out so that we know that that's the valve going down at the front there. Clean it out a little bit. Haven't really done much to the valve of late. Right, that's that done, and there you go. Much better. The armour. Oh, I've got the wrong pen on. Step back there. Put the pen back on. I just wanted to emphasise that edge of that armour there. Make it more radius. Like so. And there you go. We've got it all back on track. Better. Much better. We could actually put a line down here for the armour. True. Our legs look too fat otherwise. We don't want to have too fat a leg, and that's another thing I noticed on there. It's a bit. I want to cut that out if I can. I'll do that quickly, and then we'll have to end the video. That's part of the scabbard coming down there, so we can clear that out like so, and we'll finish with a line from scabbard to come down here, go behind the leg, and it's going to come out here, so I'm trying to make it a bit thicker, hit the ground and then up there again. That's it. Then we've got the scabbard end as well done. Might fancy it up a bit, and but anyway, that's that. And we want to come out and have a look at that. That's a lot better. That's a lot straighter. The sword looks a lot straighter now, and that pommel looks better. Yeah, and the hilt rather looks a lot better than it did. So I've got a line missing up there. I think I need to get another line going up there. I'll just do that, and then I'll definitely end this video because it's too long already. Come on, that's it. A bit up there. Back to pencil, and then oh no, that's the line of the sword, isn't it? So that's, there wasn't a line missing at all. I just want emphasised enough there between there and there, and a bit of a clean up in that shroud or valve coming down there. That's where the valve comes down. That joins up with this obviously down here. Yeah, that's the edge of the blade there. So, well, the edge of the blade is actually there, isn't it? So we'll clear that out so we can see that's the edge of the blade. Lovely jubbly. That's it. Well done. That's it, sorted. That's much better, isn't it? Yep, I'll clear the sword out a bit now. I don't think we need that one now, because I think both the armour will go behind the blade. So that's that, and then we'll just clean that up a bit. And then I've gone over 15 minutes now, so I'm going to stop this video now. But I'll just pull out as I normally do, and let you see one more picture of it before we die from this video. Whoops. Minus, not a video. Up, 2, 3. There you go. So now I've got a nice. Sorry about that. Ambulance going by, and that's it. That's looking good. And that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Happy drawing.